Hello and welcome back to Smith Robotics. Now, today we're going to be continuing with talking about the real life spring lock suit that I'm making, so this is part 2, because last time I talked way too long and it went over 24 minutes and I think that kind of dragged it out, so pretty much today I'm going to be shorting it down to maybe 10 to 15 minutes, just to make it a little bit easier and so not to drag it on, okay? So to kind of kick it off for this one, I'll just do a general update of the suit right now. So basically, what I've made so far is the pelvis of the suit, which is pretty much like the hips and everything like that, where your crotch is. I've made that and I'm continuing with the legs. At the minute I've got the right thigh nearly done. I may have to do some tweaks and everything like that to make sure I can actually fit into it, and also have a few spring lock mechanisms inside that actually work and lock, because that was a few problems with the other ones, especially with the arms. Yeah, if you don't know what I'm going to be doing with the suit, pretty much the spring lock mechanisms for the arms and everything, those will be scrapped and I'll be remaking into a better version of them, pretty much. And the head, the SpringBonnie head that I made, currently that's kind of been a little bit, not disassembled, but a few parts are broke. Currently his ear broke again, because there was a lot of pressure put onto it when I placed it on the floor for some reason, so it snapped off. So I'm going to have to try and rebuild that. What I would like to do is for some parts of the suit to have the endoskeleton inside. For the head, not too much, because I won't have enough room for everything. For the torso, yes, I will try to, because I want the endoskeleton torso to retract into the back of the suit. So as I'm wearing it, the endoskeleton is still inside, and I'll try and do bits of that for the arms as well and the legs. The pelvis, however, I think it could only hold like maybe the spring locks, so not the actual endoskeleton, so that's a shame. But then again, it is quite small and tight, so there isn't really a whole lot of room anywhere, but I'll see what I can do for now. And for the head, yeah, but like what I just said, completely scrap and just make a whole new one. For the feet though, I would like to have the endoskeleton feet inside. So as I'm wearing it, the feet are there, like the suit and the feet are there, then the endoskeleton feet are inside, so it gives me a little bit more extra height, because in the games I feel like it kind of gives the wearer a bit more height. I'm not too sure on that or not, I really don't know, but that's just my interpretation. And I'll be making the suit, the head a little bit more accurate to the games, specifically the unused help wanted version, which had the snout a different colour and had this odd design of the endoskeleton head. So I'll be doing that, and I'll be putting a few different spring locks in it as well, based off the book and pressure, and maybe a few others from the Silver Eyes as well, the graphic novels and stuff. I don't think I'll be adding the ones from the movie though, because to me, I'm just not a huge fan of those versions. I prefer more the games or the books, so I'll just leave them on their own thing. Maybe one day I'll build a movie version of the suit, I don't know, but hey. But yeah, back to the SpringBonnie head. I currently got his teeth, his snout done, his top eyelids made, and at the minute I am currently making his eyes out of the Christmas ornaments and stuff. And also the springs came, the big springs, because they're quite hard to get off Amazon. Either you get like smaller versions which aren't the right size, or you get way too big ones where like you can't even pull them back at all, and it's like quite hard. So I found these other springs online which I'm going to be using for the torso, so hopefully I can start working on the torso and the back of the suit a little bit more soon, so that'll be great. I will have to announce that me and TechnoFur are partnering up on making the spring lock suits. Pretty much what we do is we share ideas, we share models of different components and mechanisms to see what works and what doesn't work. but we are not making the same exact Springlock suit. I will clarify that. He's even stated on his video as well that we're making completely different ones, and I'll have a link to that in the description. One of these examples of how our suit is different is that he's basing his off more of the movie version. For example, in the ribcage section, how it is in the movie, he's making that version, which it looks pretty cool and everything, but to be honest with me, I prefer much more of the game, so that's one of the major differences of our suits as well. Another part is that mine's mainly 3D printed, while his is also made out of foam, mainly the outer shell of it. To be honest with you, I think that's a good idea, because if it's fully 3D printed like mine, then it's a bit hard to move around in the suit, it's a lot more restrained. So not only is TechnoFur making a Springlock suit, however he's also making an animated series based on his own characters. Pretty much the plot follows two twins investigating strange film reels from a circus where mechanical mascots performed. They're threatened by a strange rabbit creature and try to survive its terrifying grasps. It is called Buster Lapin. Hopefully I'm saying that right. But basically, from the photos I'm showing you now, it looks quite good actually, and it looks very creepy in some of them, especially his main rabbit character as well, which I quite like. And those are the little cartoon versions as well. They look so cute actually, I'll admit. But pretty much, go check out his channel. I don't know if he's posted anything about the series yet, but hopefully he will soon, and I can't wait to see it. That's kind of pretty much it for the updates at the minute. Other than that, I'm currently building a golden Freddy head for the Endo 1 version 2 that I'm making. If my voice sounds indifferent, it's because it's the next day and I don't know. But yeah, I'm currently building that still. It's going to take a while though, because some of the pieces are going to take quite long hours. And as well, I've been building another mask, such as Bonnie, like what I did with the Freddy mask a month or two ago. I can't remember, to be honest with you. Pretty much why I decided to make these as well, and only the front half of them, is because of the Five Nights at Freddy's 4 bullies. I quite like the look of them, and I thought it would be quite cool to make and that, so after Bonnie is all done, then it will be either Foxy or Chica, and then that's it. I know that I've already... But other than that, for small updates really, after the legs are all done, I'll then be working on the new replacement for the SpringBonnie head, and then I'll be working on the Springlocks again, and also the Endoskeleton. So that should be done within maybe the next few months, I'm not too sure. With these type of projects it may take a long time, because if one thing doesn't work, then you have to do that part again, just trial and error, especially for me because I'm still quite new to this. So yeah, I'm not exactly too sure when everything is going to be finished, but I would like to make another SpringBonnie suit, but make it into Springtrap. So I'm not too sure, maybe if I make a new one, maybe that one would be the definite version of SpringBonnie, and then I could make the version I have now into Springtrap. I'm not too sure, but anyway, I would like to make more of those VHS style videos of like the Five Nights at Freddy's lore and everything like that. I've got another channel dedicated to that if anybody else would be interested in seeing. I know some of the stuff I've already posted on this channel, but that channel specifically is going to be having more of those type of videos now. I'll try and do some cinematic type stuff as well, maybe, or just creepy stuff with the animatronics, I'm not too sure. But yeah, For anyone who's asking about the SpringBonnie files, I will not be selling them or giving them out for free or anything. Pretty much, it's my own project. I think I said this last video, I like everyone to make their own version and everything, but I don't really like to give out the files for these ones. That's kind of all I can say at the moment. But there are files for some of the other stuff. For example, for the Silver Eye SpringBonnie mask, there are two versions, keep that in mind. There is a cosplay version which you can actually wear, and then there is a normal model version where it's just the model, and you can change that however you like, I don't mind. So I just want to differentiate the two because some people do get it mixed up. These are only digital files as well, so none of them are then physically made, so I want to keep that in mind too, because a few people mistaken them as well. I'll leave a link to my Etsy store as well, and not only masks but little projects and stuff like that, like the name tags for example. I've got those there. But that's kind of it for the minute. But anyway, that's it for today's video. I hope everyone loves it. Please comment down below what you think of my Springlock suit, and if anyone's got any suggestions or ideas I could probably put into it, I'll be happy to hear. And like, comment, subscribe, all that, if you want to. But anyway, see you later. Bye.